Okay, let's say it's we got one play left in the game, and we got to score a touchdown. You get to pick the receiver. You're the quarterback. You get to throw it to one receiver. Are you throwing it to Michael Irvin, Reggie Wayne, or Santana Moss?
Ooh. Oh man. I mean, and you're not even including the tight ends in there. Because I mean, I could certainly make a case for Jeremy Shockey being involved in that end of the game situation. Man,
I didn't even mention Andre Johnson. I didn't even mention Andre Johnson.
I love Reggie. I love Santana. I saw Reggie do things up in Boston College in a double overtime game that were amazing when he was a freshman. I saw Santana turn in from being a guy that was wearing number 48 on a track scholarship into one of the most dynamic college football players I've ever seen. But I don't think I can go against the playmaker. I just, I don't.
Right. Who reps to you more than anybody, in your opinion? In your opinion, no wrong answer here. Who do you think reps to you more than anybody?
Who reps to you more than anybody?
Yeah.
Man.
Tough questions tonight. Tough questions.
I mean, just because of his persona and he's in the media, I would probably say Michael Irvin. Because he's just on TV every week and he's a dynamic personality. But I mean, that's the question. Like, you could say The Rock. I mean, you're not wrong with any of them. I mean, right. I think all the guys that have won, and even some of the guys that haven't, like, they know what the program's about. They understand that it's a brotherhood. They understand that their blood bleeds orange and green, and they go out there and, it's once a Cane, always a Cane, and they are all family. Even if they play 20 years apart, they consider themselves brothers, and they all do a great job of repping the U. But listen, Mike has been carrying that flag for a long time on TV and in the public persona, so I think he reps it about as well as anybody.
Right. Yeah. I think he goes. I still remember was it the Florida State game when he had the video that looked like he was going to have like a heart attack? Or he's like, Miami won the game. And I'm like,
yes.
Man.
I mean, Mike can give a speech, man. He can fire you up.
He should be a motivational speaker. I've always said that. I think he should be a motivational.
Well, yeah, there's no doubt. I mean, there's no doubt. I mean, him, Ray, there's Michael Barrow used to be. I mean, I remember when Michael Barrow played for the Giants. Whenever Miami would go up and play Rutgers, they'd bring Michael Barrow in secretly the night before a game to give a rousing pep talk. And Mike, is a pastor as well. And man, he would make you see the light the night before a game in a pep talk. So there's a bunch of guys that can do that. But the playmaker can rev you up.
Give me the most underrated Miami Hurricane that a lot of people don't talk about. Maybe most underrated Miami Hurricane in your opinion.
Most underrated Miami Hurricane. That is a good question. Wow. You hit me off guard with that one, but just because he's on my mind, I'm going to go with the Rat, man. Number 2, the son of Bob Marley, Rowan Marley, man.
Yeah.
He was undersized, came from Jamaica, knowing soccer, got to Palmetto and played football, and man, his side-to-side movement on the field, his tenacity, his hitting power for such a small guy, what he did in practice. I remember watching him in practice, going, man, this kid is different. How is someone that's not the same size as a Barrow, Armstead, and all of those guys? How is the guy that's not the same size bringing the same kind of pain? So I'll go with the Rat. I'll go with my boy Rowan as one of the most underrated Canes of all time.
All right, guys. We got Brian the Beast on the line. One more question for you, Brian. Your favorite moment as a Miami Hurricane fan, just something you experienced. Maybe you watched it or you were at the game. What comes to mind when people ask you about Miami football that you've experienced?
Favorite moment. I mean, that's tough. I'll give you like maybe 5.
Okay. Okay. I got time.
In no particular order, I'm gonna go Brock Berlin running down and giving the choke and the Gator chomp to the Gator fans in that game after Frank Gore scored to win the game. I give you Devin Hester in the same game, opening kickoff run back for a touchdown. I give you Michael Barrow absolutely killing Tamarick Vanover. I give you that one. I give you, you know what? I think Dorsey to Shockey. I mean, I thought the Orange Bowl was going to come down. Like I was in the radio booth and I thought the Orange Bowl was going to come down when Dorsey hit Shockey and Shockey puts his arms up. Mm-hmm. That was amazing. And then, of course, all the wide rights and wide lefts. Anytime you beat FSU, I don't care how it is, that's going to be up there. But there's something special about beating the Gators. Heck, even Mo Sykes' return for a touchdown up in Gainesville was amazing. What made it even more amazing is Lamar Thomas was on the sideline that day. It was literally just yelling at like Florida sorority girls to the point where they started crying. And it was an unbelievable moment.
All right, man. Hey, Brian, man, I really appreciate your time tonight. Real quick, man, let everybody know what you got going on. I know you got a lot going on with YouTube, in the social media game.
Yeah, man. So I got a lot of stuff going on. Which is, listen, I got the YouTube channel. If you want to find it, the best way to find it is go to my Twitter or Instagram or TikTok and look in the bio. It's there. Okay. But it's Brian the Beast London, the Beast on. Hoping to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of February and keep the electric on in the house. That'd be good. So we do YouTube videos. I just put one up a little while ago where I did a movie review with my son. So we do a bunch of games, do a bunch of sports, do a bunch of stuff outside of sports too on that. And you can follow me on social media at Miami Radio Beast. And tomorrow night, I'm starting something new with a company called Hot Mic. Download the app, Hot Mic, where people can watch games with me. And I do a talk show and interact with guys while we're watching the same game. So tomorrow night's game is a 10 o'clock Clippers game. And if you go to Hot Mic and plug in The Beast, all caps, one word, CHEBEAST, you and I can go at it during the Heat Clippers game tomorrow night. So that's what I got going on, man.
All right. It's called the Hot Mic?
It's called Hot Mic, yeah.
Okay, awesome. You think Miami's going to beat the Clippers? They looking good this year.
Yeah, no, I like the Heat. I like the Heat this year, but they got some injury issues. We got, Myers Leonard and Justice Winslow aren't making the trip. And Tyler Hero might be a little bit banged up. So we'll see. We'll have to see what happens and what kind of lineup Spo rolls out there against the Clippers tomorrow night.